Hello guys, it's me Gabs. You know why? My dad is sleeping. He allowed me to play games 30 minutes. But now it's 30 minutes. Since I play that game, I will get my favorite storybook and wake up my dad, and let's see if he will get mad. Okay. Daddy! Can you tell a story for me? Can you tell a story for me? I feel sleepy.
You want to sleep now?
Yes.
Patrawan bata ini. Naantok pa ako.
Is it like that?
Okay, I will read the story for you.
Okay.
Oh,
What you want?
ano, video ka?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, sige, ako na maghawak. Pasaway yung bata. Sige na, I will read the story for you. Pasaway ka!
Why?
Sige na.
Why?
Sige na.
It's not like that.
Ikaw na. Ayan. Sige na. Sleep ka na. Sige.
Yeah.
You want to sleep now?
Yes.
Oh, sige na. Not this one. This one. That. Sawa yung bata. Togo. Sige na. Video pa. What story?
Oh, bedtime races.
This one, big bed.
No. Bedtime races somewhere to sleep and can't decide Coney.
Bedtime races.
Yes.
Okay. Oof. Yeah. Millie and Max were the the stories about bedtime races. Millie and Max were the most competitive brother and sister ever. No matter what they were doing, each one was always desperate to beat the other. One evening, they were both so busy trying to win a game of Snap that they refused to go to bed. When Mom asked, "Not yet, Mom. I'm about to win," cried Millie. "No, I am," called Max. Mom had enough, so she decided to come with a game of her own. "I've got a better idea," she said. Who can be the first one to run to your bedroom?" Millie and Max stopped what they were doing and looked to each other. Then they jumped up and ran towards the room as fast as they could. "Me first," cried Max. "No, me first," called Millie, chasing behind him. Finally, Mom declared Max the winner. "Again," cried Millie. "I can beat him." "Okay," said Mom. "Who can put on their pajamas first?" So they raced off again to find some pajamas. This time Millie came first, leaving Max with his head stuck in his stuff. By now, Millie and Max had each won round in Mom's games. They were having so much fun they wanted to keep playing so much. So Mom challenged them to be the first to take away their toys. So the first to brush their teeth and the first to get under the bed covers. "Maybe there's just time for one more round," said Mom. Is it properly?
Only pretend?
No, there's no pretend sleeping.
Real or pretend?
Of course, real. Maybe they're just for one more round, said Mom, grinning to win the game. Who can be the first to close their eyes? And before Mom could finish, Millie and Mac had already fallen asleep. They could have to settle for a draw in this game tonight. Next story is Somewhere to Sleep. It was a warm summer night on Peanut Lane. Everywhere was quiet except for one very noisy house. Grace the elephant had a baby brother, and he was keeping everyone awake. Didn't matter what they did. Baby Ollie just wasn't ready to go to bed. Grace tried her best to sleep, but there was just too much noise, so she climbed out of bed and went to the nursery to help. She reached into baby Ollie's cot and gave him his rattle, but he threw it on the floor and cried even louder. Yeah, don't move now. Yeah, take time. Grace tried to get her mom's attention. Mom is too loud, she shouted, covering her ears. I can't sleep, but poor Mom and Dad were so tired, and baby Ollie was making so much noise that they couldn't hear her over all of his crying. Back in the bed, Grace put a pillow over her ears. Then she had a bright idea. If I can't get to sleep here, she thought, I'll just have to find somewhere else to sleep. So she picked up her favorite teddy bear and coziest blanket and plodded down the stairs. First, Grace made a dent between the kitchen table and the sink, but the tap was leaking and made out loud drip, drip, drip. This is still too noisy, she sighed. Looking around, she spotted her toy box. She tried to squeeze inside, but she couldn't quite fit. I know, she said. I know, said Grace. I'll try the armchair. Grace climbed onto lumpy chair, but it wasn't very comfortable. As she rolled over, Grace felt something hard feeling underneath the cushion. She found her toy wet. I don't think I'll ever find somewhere to sleep, and I'm just too tired, she said with a big yawn. Suddenly, Grace noticed the crying had stopped. She tiptoed to the bottom of the stairs and listened. Instead, she could hear a low rumbling sound. What now? She grumbled. I'll go and see. First, she looked in the nursery and then she checked the bathroom, but Grace couldn't find the new noise. She also couldn't find Mom, had or baby Ollie were anywhere. Where could they be? Wondered Grace. Peeping in the last room, Grace found everyone fast asleep. Oi, why are you still moving? Sleep now. The noise wasn't that snoring. This might not be the perfect place to sleep, but I'm so tired. I think it'll be do, said Grace. Mom opened her sleepy eyes and lifted her up to a cradle. Grace squeezed in between Mom and Dad, snuggled under the cover. Baby Ollie gargled and wrapped his trunk around Grace's. They all cuddled in close and soon drifted off to sleep. Good night. And that's the story.
How can they said Connie?
Okay,
He said 3 stories.
okay, the other story. This is the last story, then sleep. Somewhere to sleep. Somewhere to sleep. It was a warm summer night on a peanut lane.
No, can't he said Connie?
I can't decide, Connie. Can't decide, Connie. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, just last story. And you have to sleep na. Gising-gising pa ako. Can't decide, Connie. Connie couldn't make a decision. Whenever she tried, her answer was the same. I can't decide. At bedtime, it was worse, the spotty or starry pajamas. Should the windows be open or closed? Night lights or off? On or off? Which teddy to cuddle? Which bedtime story? There were too many choices. It was the same each night, and Mom knew she had to do something. She tried one last time. Connie, would you like some milk or water? Connie blinked. I am. I can't decide. Okay, said Mom. Why don't you try to why don't you try not making any decision at all? Let's see what happens. So Connie put both pairs of pajamas on and drank the milk and water one after the other. She turned the light on and one off, opened one window and closed the other. She even squeezed into the bed with both of her favorite teddies until there was no room left at all. Finally, Mom read one bedtime story and was just about to read the second when Connie jumped up and cried, Stop! She was too full, too hot, too uncomfortable, and much too tired to listen to another story. When Mom got up and turned off the light, Connie knew she had to change. The next morning, Connie knew exactly what to do. I'll be I can I'll be I can decide Connie today. She told herself and ran down to the kitchen. What would you like to breakfast, Connie? Asked Dad. To his surprise, Connie didn't hesitate. Toast and jam, please. Later in the garden, Connie brothers asked, What should we play? Connie didn't think for long, catch. Even Ronnie, the dog, got the can decide Connie treatment. Let's go to the park for your walk. Come on, Dad. After a day full of decision making, it was soon bedtime. Mom returned from work to find that Connie had already chosen which pajamas to wear, which bedtime book to read, and which teddy to snuggle. You make so many decisions, Connie, said Mom. Happily, bedtime had never been so easy. Connie felt tired after her busy day, so Mom soon tucked her into the bed and kissed her good night. And that's the story. And goodbye. Goodbye. Off na.